You're gonna eat eggs and you eat a chicken. Huh? That is the role that the French are playing. They are double dipping. So, like we explained it last time, that during the day, they are with you guys. They are in NATO. They are with the United States of America. They are with Canada. But at night, they are not with you. Right? They try to use the Russian as a destructive cars or a vehicle right there in Africa. So the Russian can protect their interests, right? So the Russian will be there. The French will be hiding beyond the Russian. And that's the role that they've been playing. We all know, we have seen like so many criticism coming from the United States of America about the Chinese investment in Africa. All the time, the United States of America is pinpointing the Chinese in Africa. But please, you have to remember that beside every Chinese company or multinational right there in Africa, there is the French companies working with them together. They're working together, right? Beside every business that the Chinese own right there in Africa, especially on most of $1 billion business or project, beside them there is a French company, especially on French-speaking country, right? And we have seen that. But the U.S., they are not. The United States of America is only pinpointing Chinese, but the French company is hiding beyond the Chinese company. And this is the same that we are noticing right now right there in Africa, right? We have seen like there is many criticism about the presence of Wagner right there in Africa, but the French are withdrawing. Why the French are withdrawing? Because they're playing a double game, they're double dipping, right? They want to protect their interests because they don't know what is happening in the coming days, right? So we have to be very clear here, and especially for us, the Congo people, we have to play a politics which is mostly to protect our interests, to protect our people, right? So this isn't acceptable. We have seen the United States of America taking a bill right there in the Congress that will be going against like every Russian interest right there in Africa. But why are you protecting dictators that are working with the Russian? So I think we are missing something here in the puzzle, right? This is a corruption on the whole line of politics, the whole line of economic, or the Russians are playing the same game that the Chinese have been playing, or the Russians are playing the same game that the French used to play, or they are together, like white folks, they have to stay together and keep taking whatever mineral they can take right there in Africa, right? So that's why we are calling on President Putin. We don't like the relationship that President Putin and the Russians are having with SaSSou Albert alias SaSSou Denis. We have seen so many young Africans, they're stepping up. They are all claiming Russia. They want Russia, President Putin. But President Putin is in a good relationship with the same dictator that these young Africans are fighting. It doesn't make any sense, right? Let's be very clear here. What do you want? We want a great partnership, but not a partnership that will be protecting dictatorship, criminal in power, right? Like we explained it last time. If there is a country who can better understand the position of the Congo people, is the Russian guy. Because the situation the Congo people are facing is the same situation that the Russians in the region of Donbass, Kherson are facing against the Kiev regime. But instead, President Putin of being very clear, or Sergei Lavrov to be very clear, right? They are in a great relationship with SaSSou Albert. And this is not fair. It doesn't make any sense for or young African. So for people like us, like the Congo people like us, who can think, who have a brain, who are thinking about the people, who are thinking about protecting their land, this is unacceptable, right? This is unacceptable for us, right? We have created a new country, the Congo Federation. It's time for you to deal with the right people on the Congo territory. The right people is the Congo Federation Council that is dealing with the Congo matter right now. We have put in place 3 points that we have to protect our people, our land, and take the control of our natural resources, right? And we don't like the way the Russians are playing. And also, in another hand, we don't like the way the United States of America is treating the Congo matter by trying to protect Ngoso Mathurin Albert, who is hiding beyond the French. The French themselves, they are hiding beyond the Russian and beyond the Chinese. So this has become a game here. I hope that you get this part properly.